Hey guys, it's Leanne here from onlinemoneydairy.blogspot.com. I wanted to share a video today about user testing, just to give you a general idea of what this website is and how you can make money with the website. I've actually been a member of user testing since 2014, I believe, so I've been making money with it since then. So, I mean, that's always good news, of course. Now, basically, just to give you an idea of what user testing is, this is a site where website owners are going to be paying you for feedback, basically. And in some cases, some of the owners will maybe rate you, like, because there's a little star rating thing. They may rate you, they may leave helpful comments, or in some cases, negative comments. I don't know how often negative happens, but I mean, if you don't do a good job, I suppose they're probably going to say it, or maybe even want a refund. So you definitely want to do a good job. You want to have your ducks in a row with this one. That's not to stress anybody out, but if you want to be a good tester with user testing, you need to do it right. And it's good to when you're doing the test, to get in the mind of the customer. Like, if you're doing a test maybe for a site that you have zero interest in, just try your best to think of if you were a customer for this site and, what they would maybe say or things like that. And if you find frustrating problems, definitely share them because they want to know. So, I mean, all that is very important. And the thing is, too, is you can earn money on the site. No, you're not going to get rich, but you can earn money. The way it works, basically, for, I believe it's 15 to 20 minutes of doing a website test, you get $10, basically. So these are sites that have more tasks, probably ranging from, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 or more tasks, I'm going to say. And when it happens, you're doing the test, there's a recorder that records not your face but your computer screen. So make sure there's nothing personal or things there that you don't want the client to see. Of course, you want to have just the stuff there during the test. It's good too to have a quiet place to do the work as well, just for this, not distracting stuff in the background. Another thing too, though, you can also make money with peak tests. These are $3 tests, and they are very short, like just a few tasks, very quick and easy to do. They're one of my favorites just because of how quick they are. So to get started with user testing, basically you will have to be 18 or older. You are going to need a PC or Mac with an internet connection. You will need a microphone, so you don't have to necessarily go out and buy a microphone, but if you have a working microphone with a headset, then you're A-okay. You do have to download the testing software. You need to be able to speak English, and you are going to need a PayPal email to get paid. I can't stress that enough. As far as I know, they only pay through PayPal, so if you're in a country that doesn't accept PayPal, chances are you probably won't be able to use the site, unfortunately. Now, don't be afraid of the testing software. I know that's one reason why some people are they're nervous to try the site, which I get, but the testing software, I have it actually downloaded on 2 of my computers, my desktop and my laptop, and I've had 0 issues with it. I also have it downloaded onto my phone for mobile testing, and there's been no issues. Like, I've had no problems. And this is their screen recorder, basically, that's gonna come on while you're doing the test. So I'm at this is the page where you would sign up, basically. So it's user testing / be a user tester, and then there's like little hyphens there. But don't worry, I'll have this link in the description box of my video, so you'll be able to sign up that way too. And for anyone interested, there is no referral program as far as I know, so I will not be making money if you choose to watch my video and then sign up. Like, this is me just sharing another way to make money online that does pay, because I've had success with it. And I'm somebody who has social anxiety, and I don't like my voice, so the fact that this works for me is a pretty good thing. It's a great way to make side cash. Now, a question some people may have, Am I an employee with user testing? No, you are not. You are an independent contractor, so you have to look after all your own taxes. Like in the US, for example, I think you need to clear, is it 600 or more, and then you need to let the government know, or IRS know, I believe. Other countries, it may be different. You'll have to look into that. And, you know, if you want, I guess you can be like some people and just not report it, because there are people that do that. Anyways, the sign up process is very easy. You just, right here where it says email address, you just put your email in there, hit sign up, and well, check this. Of course, I've read and agreed to the terms and conditions. When you first sign up, they actually do give you a sample test, and with that sample test, they will give you feedback of how you did, where to improve, things like that. And I mean, chances are, don't take it personally, but you probably are going to be told how to improve. I highly doubt, you know, everybody that signs up is like an A-star tester or whatever. You know, and then from there you usually get accepted. So one thing I highly suggest you doing, like if you decide to use user testing, once you get to this page, before you even decide if you're going to sign up, watch this video. I'm not going to play it personally, but on the page, if you scroll down a little ways, there's a video that says how it works. And in this video, it actually gives you an example of two people who are doing a test. So it's quick, mind you, but it's going to give you an idea of what user testing is looking for, maybe what the client who is paying for the test to be done is looking for, because these are all important things. Like, they want to know what is wrong, what's frustrating people, they want to know what you like about their site, and they want to pay you for it. And I mean, this is stuff we deal with every day anyways. I mean, there's been times I've gone to a website and it just be down for no reason, or there's been times where I couldn't check out because all my items were not in a cart. That actually has happened to me before. But, you know, I contacted support, it was taken care of. However, with having us, you know, the testers look into this, it gives them a little more, you know, time to work on things, and like I said, they want to pay us for it. And down, if you decide to read the whole page, like, there's some positive feedback from, looks like these are maybe newspapers and journals. There's examples of their clients, what you need to get started, the money you can make, how you get paid. And this is correct, by the way. It usually is about 7 days. I'd say 7 to 10, because it has taken 10 for me to get paid before, but it was during holidays. And these are some of the countries that they are looking for, you know, people to do tests. So it is international. And that, you know, it has a sign-up process. But what I'm going to do is actually sign into my account just to show you guys a couple things really quick. Okay, I am back. I just had to pause my video for a minute before I could log in. So this, like, it shows my username, WorkAtHomeGal, which for people that follow me, that's typically the username I use for multiple things that I do online, an easy way to find me. It's showing my current pending payment. I believe $3 is from a peak test, which was January 4th, and today $10 from doing a really quick cool test, actually, which is probably gone now, unfortunately, but it was still nice. I mean, that's $13 extra in my pocket. That's going to help me as I am being laid off Friday from my offline job, and I'm going to have more time online, which is also nice, which means I can start using user testing more. So basically, one thing I'm going to suggest, if you have an online routine and you do sign up to the website, keep it open and be logged in. So you see how I have the tab up, whoops, wrong tab, sorry, the tab up here. When a test comes through, it makes a ding noise, and a little, like, one that blinks will show up right here. Now, it's not for me right now, just because I've already was signed in and saw this. I just didn't select the process to do the test, but with leaving it open, this way you won't miss as many tests. Now, they do email you tests occasionally, but, you know, sometimes, like, if you don't log in right away, the test could be gone, other people got to it, or also there's situations where your demographic may not always meet the requirements. So you could do the screener test, which is just a couple questions. It's similar to a survey, only you're not spending, you know, 5-10 minutes and getting kicked. It's way less than that, but you know, and this actually tells us the requirements. It says you must be responsible for filing your own taxes. No, you will not get paid if you do not meet the requirements. Client's goal for test. You must be responsible for filing your own taxes. So, if you file your own taxes, you may get accepted to do the test. You know, you do a good job, you get your $10, good to go. I'm going to click on completed test really quick here, because this shows where I've got, like, how much I've made, where I've gotten paid, and there is huge gaps to months where it's not user testing, it's me. I just didn't have time to sign in because I was busy either working for my father in his garden or doing something else that was taking up my time. Now you're gonna notice some people leave feedback, some don't. Like me, for instance, I actually don't have a lot of feedback. Like down here, somebody left good, thoughtful answers, thanks. This one is kind of a negative one, where the people of user testing actually cleared the low rating because they did not feel it was warranted. But they did give me some very good advice in this little bubble here as well. Up here, I got a rating but no comment. And that sometimes happens too, where if a person really likes how you did, you get a rating but no comment. And you can see this is my overall average rating, which is pretty good. It's almost 5 stars. I'm not a 5-star tester, but I'm getting there, and I still have stuff to work on, admittedly. I'm not always in the right mindset when I do tests, and that's very important. Like, even if you don't like the test you're doing or the site you're on, try to think like the customer. That's going to help a lot. Give valuable feedback, stuff like that. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do, guys, like, because I really like this site, I want to share it with you guys, and I want people to know that it doesn't record your face during the test, not during a PC test at least, or Mac test. It's only going to record your screen, kind of like right now in this video, my screen and voice is being recorded, but not my face. I think on the mobile test it might record your face, but I'm not entirely sure on that because I have done some and there'd be a little thing in the corner showing my face, so I'm thinking during those tests it does. I hope you enjoyed the video, though. I'm sorry that it was kind of a rushed video. I'm trying to keep it not in a real long time, but it's already getting at 12 minutes. So some quick things that I want to mention. In the description box below this video, I am going to have the link to sign up, so feel free to check that out. I'm also going to have a link to their Facebook page, and here's why. This is a good hint, so listen carefully. They sometimes have contests where you can win extra cash. Now, mind you, win, so there's no guarantee, but I found this out today, and I liked the page to remember so I can see it in my Facebook feed. But if you have Facebook, definitely like the page where you can keep up on that. And of course, if you're interested, I will have, the link to my Twitter and blog below as well. I hope this helped you out, though, if you want to get started with user testing. Like I said, watch that 2-minute video on the main page before signing up, because it'll give you lots of good information that should hopefully answer your questions. But thanks for watching my video, and have a nice day.